Sorry about that to anyone watching. OBS just crashed.
Here lies OBS.
Yeah. Rip in peace. Hopefully it didn't break the stream entirely.
Or like rip in pieces.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah.
Oh, is
No one
the
can
stream
recover
back
from
up?
Yep, the stream should be back
Alright. You'll already it up. I
Uh,
wanted to make sure, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing it on Discord. Let me try closing it and reopening it.
Oh, no, don't mess with Discord. I didn't bring it back up there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The projector. No, don't relaunch this application. Don't send an error report. Fucking Ubuntu. Chill. Chill, it's fine. This happens like every day.
It's like, relaunch application? No, I already have it running again.
Yeah, exactly. That's our biggest problem with Ubuntu doing that. It's so slow to the catch that we've already gotten it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a mood. Our favorite is when a game that, you know, obviously was never intended to run on Linux keeps crashing and it's just popping up tell us what went wrong, and, you know, sometimes alright, I'm running Linux and then what I did.
Yeah.
But usually it's like, you're probably not interested in my bug report.
Yeah, you're like, it crashed because Linux. It crashed because I'm using a completely unsupported build, and I think that your first response to this bug report should be, that's so cursed, how did you even get that running?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I know this bug report is going to be filed to dev null.
Yeah. God. I mean, I wonder if that'll change, because I mean, mostly just, like, indie games, but maybe, like, you know, big budget, what's the title? AAA games will start doing this eventually. But, like, you know, indie games have been like, okay, we don't have the budget to make a dedicated Linux version, let's just make sure it works with Proton. Which, like, fair.
But also, making a dedicated Linux version has become significantly easier, aside from having an actual testing machine for it. Because, I mean, like, you can both develop on and for, Linux in, like, a lot of engines.
Yeah, Monogame supports it, FNA does it.
Unity, I think Unreal 4. I think Unreal Engine 4.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if UT4 didn't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Unreal Tournament has supported Linux from pretty early on.
Yeah.
Like, it was something that people, you know, with Unix workstations would use to work. Like, I mean, heck, Doom got ported to, like, the,
Fucking everything.
Well, yes, but, specifically one of the Silicon Graphics, the SGI,
BNCs.
Yeah, yeah.
The main thing I know about SGI computers is that that's what Nintendo used for N64 development.
Oh wait, they did? That's really cool.
If you were to go and grab the Super Mario 64 decomp.
Oh, yeah.
To go and compile it, you have to go and also run
an indie emulator.
Run the compiler in QEMU emulated Iris. And they have the tool chains set up there for you to download as well.
Thank you for the host, Raccoon Violet. Glad to have you here.
No, I accidentally clicked into a window that was below all the carefully layered windows I have set up.
I think we might have just gotten 2 alerts for that somehow. I don't know why that happened, but yeah, we'll figure it out later.
Ooh, rack attack. That is a very good emote.
Yeah, that's a really good emote shortcut. Yeah. You know, if we ever ended up getting partner, being able to not have the fucking, prefix of fidget 3 would, be cool. Eventually we'll set up emotes over here. Oh my goodness.
Also, the delivery driver for my order has now changed 3 times.
Oh, geez.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I've had that for, like, pickups for rides, but I've never seen that for delivery.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, it might be because, I mean, you know, I live in, near, you know, I don't want to dox myself.
Yeah.
I live in a place that's busy. It has, in a major metropolitan area, let's say, or near one.
Right.
And
I mean, I've never had that happen, but I also don't use, I mean, I guess, you know, the only ones that we've ended up using for, you know, the ride delivery type thing are, Grubhub and DoorDash, so.
Yeah. We are using, Uber Eats, which we don't know if that's the best choice, but it's what we were recommended by someone.
That's
and then
fair.
we forgot.
Grubhub, I was gonna say, Grubhub and DoorDash are both, like, you know, dedicated, like, food delivery services, as opposed to Uber Eats being, like, the sort of branch off of, I guess maybe the accidental restart of the stream, because OBS crashed, reset the belt immunity. Hi, Crash Diamonds. good to see you in the chat.
What is belt immunity?
So
Immunity to belts.
yeah, it's literally nothing.
You know how Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts characters tend to have a ridiculous amount of nonsensical belts?
You are now immune.
They are immune to belts.
Good.
They
Yeah,
just have them as a fashion choice, so yeah, belt immunity.
Basically, Twitch has a gamified sort of weird thing where you can spend channel points, glad to be here, don't know what belt immunity is, we saw the funny number and said nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
The belt immunity joke actually came from Factorio.
Yes, okay. We're on, like, 3 levels of joke explaining here, and also losing at a fighting game. But, basically, Twitch has gamified things called channel points. You get them for watching, following, being subscribed. Well, being subscribed gives you, like, a 2 times bonus to the speed at which you get them. And
yeah, my subscription gives me a 1.2 times more.
oh, that's right. It depends on the tier of the subscription. And the streamer can set up what the rewards for those are, and also what the points are called. And so we called them jorts. We made a bad, like, drawing of jorts, and then made it so the only things you can spend them on are belt immunity, which does nothing and costs 69 jorts, and only one person can do it per stream. Uwu, which costs 6,969 jorts, also
Nice.
does nothing, and Jance, which cost 999,999,999 jorts, and also are forbidden. Anyway, also belt immunity, yes, is from Factorio. In Factorio, you can, you know, you place down, like, a bunch of,
Conveyor belts.
Yeah, conveyor belts, and a thing you can unlock is the ability to not get pushed around by the conveyor belts when you stand on them. Yeah.
We are going.
Wait,
We are going to run to the bathroom because it looks like our food is actually almost here finally.
Have fun.
Yay!
Yay! Just need to find where to mute myself. Okay, right.
Ow.
Derby.
Ooh,
Get
owie,
chomped.
ouch, my bones.
yeah, and basically the world had been explaining that in a Factorio stream, I made the Final Fantasy joke, and I think someone else suggested it as a channel reward.
That might have been Starfall. I don't remember though.
Was it? I don't think that was us.
I was there too. I have no memory of suggesting that. I know we were talking about the channel rewards.
Maybe it wasn't suggested as a channel reward then.
I think it might have just literally been like you like someone jokingly said you can spend jorts on belt immunity.
Yeah.
But you know, any case.
Oh yeah, because people were also joking about, you know, jorts and belts.
Yes.
I don't know, I'd have to go back to the VOD to go and know for sure, and I'm not fucking doing that.
Yeah, no, don't scrub through an 8-hour VOD for our sake. God. Finally, we'll be able to save up enough jorts for a pair of jams. Yeah, it's weird how it doesn't take just 2 of those, but you know.
Well, see,
It's a really big
part of
pair
it
of
was-
jams.
look, it's important to have a Jordan sink in the economy. Otherwise, you get inflation.
Rather than the beatbox being Boots and Cats, it's Jorts and Jansen.
Jorts and Jansen, Jorts and Jansen. God. Oh, God. I've been half considering getting a fight stick, but it's like we have like a priority list currently of like game controllers that we want to get, and it's like either getting ourselves, you know, a Wii Remote Plus, which, by the way, we complained about this at one point, but absolutely bullshit that it's not officially called the Wiimote. Fucking
Yeah.
missed opportunity. I mean, our family just did that anyway, but you know.
Yeah, everyone fucking called it the Wiimote. Everyone still calls it the Wiimote.
I didn't realize it wasn't officially called the Wiimote until now.
Yep, it's called the Wii Remote.
The Wii Remote?
Yes. You were so close. Nintendo, you were right there. It was there.
But like the
my wife.
pedantic thing with the Wii that I remember is that it's just the Wii.
Wow,
Not
okay.
the Nintendo Wii, just the Wii.
Oh, of course.
That was the official branding, at least back in the day.
But I'd like to get a Wiimote Plus and a nunchuck combo. Which, if I can, we might, you know, pick up used on eBay separately.
Ooh.
Nice! Oh, fuck, that was
Good
close.
game.
Which we will try to get one in pink and one in blue. In a sensor bar. And I can't decide if I want to do that or a PS4 controller first. Yeah. We're so fucking bad at Skullgirls, but, you know, we're trying our best.
No need skills to give yourselves more credit. You're pretty good.
Thank you.
You reliably give me a run
Certainly
for my
a whole
money
lot
and make me
better
work
than me.
and make me work for it, and well,
Yeah, that's fair, that's
you
fair.
win sometimes, and that's because you're good.
Thank you.
But yeah, I have a black Wiimote Plus with a standard white nunchuck.
Nice. I need the trans Wiimote if I'm gonna play,
Yeah.
the Zeldos.
Yeah, I basically just have, what I had from years ago.
I'm glad to know that being gay innately makes you better at Skullgirls. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Really loves Beowulf? Oh yeah, that's a good reason to be gay and better at Skullgirls for it. Yeah.
It's true, fighting games are for the queers.
One of our system members, Melody, is, like, the only one of us that can play rhythm games. But she, like, it means that we can talk while playing rhythm games because she focuses in on the rhythm games and the rest of us just talk. It's, like, very fun. It's basically like, it's just that, Melody's gay but for music. That's Cecil for us. Nice! Yeah.
Right there in the name.
I mean, I am also gay for music.
Yeah? Music is a good thing to be gay for. There are a lot of good things to be gay for, honestly. Being gay is fucking great.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Valid to be gay for music. Fuck yeah.
Also, like, looking at this, the Wiimote Plus says on it, Wii Motion Plus inside. I would like some Motion Plus inside.
God, oh, fuck me. God damn it.
That was bad.
That was pretty bad.
Hello.
Hi, welcome
I hate
back.
getting hit by that attack, but Beowulf makes some very funny noises when he does. So it's a positive save instead of that.
It's so fucking great. God.
We have obtained the food.
Food is good. Hot
Welcome
take.
to the food zone.
We decided to get a large drink, and we're thinking that might be a mistake because holy shit, this is big.
Mm-hmm. See, for us, it's like, oh, this was a good idea. Always.
Ah.
Oh yeah, I'm still sipping on my Dr. Pepper.
Mm.
The only problem is that we still go through it at about the same rate.
Yeah.
Understandable.
You know that note about spironolactone and caffeine addictions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Could go for a dip right about now. Player one, win!
But
like,
also, we use
one of
caffeine
the
to
worst
manage our ADHD, so, like, you know.
Yeah, and one of the worst things is when the caffeine has not enough effects, up top in the brain, but too much effects down below.
It was, sure was an experience having like a 5 Coke a day habit and also starting Spiro.
Oh!
Luckily, I'm on less Spiro and, have a non-caffeine way of managing ADHD.
Also, we should probably, the next time that we order stuff, we should probably try a different service, because Uber Eats, see, when they deliver you something late, like really late, they give you a $10 off, but only if you spend $30 or more.
That's just like a normal ass the deal at that
Goodbye.
point. That's a,
Yeah.
they didn't
Yeah,
give you
like,
10.
I've gotten that sort of promotion multiple times just
Fuck.
for the hell of it.
Same.
I just was informed that we may have accidentally an upload in the Ace Attorney LP. Whoopsies.
Oh no.
I just like saw the notifications pop up from our girlfriend saying, "Hey, by the way, it goes from day 1 to day 3. Is that intentional?" I'm just like, whoops.
It's,
I'm avant-garde.
out of order storytelling. It's like Reservoir Dogs. It's
I
like
was
the
gonna
Pulp
go
Fiction
Pulp
of anime lawyers.
Oh my god. Okay, I gotta. Let's fix that on the fly.
Yeah.
We
Oh my
love the phrase the Pulp Fiction of anime lawyers. That's so good.
It sure does go episode. Okay, hang on. Let me check my videos section.
Yeah, take your time.
Just objection. Does he look like a bitch?
God. We watched Pulp Fiction for the first time, like, I think last year. And, I mean, I don't think we're ever gonna watch it again, but it was a very interestingly filmed movie.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's an interesting film. I have not watched it since I was probably too young to honestly be watching it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I was in middle school. But
Mhm. I mean, I
Objection.
watched...
That's okay.
Oh, thank you. When I was like 12, I watched all of Elfen Lied and also read the manga, and that was a mistake.
yeah, I've not watched that, but you know, I know it's a gore fest, and
Yeah!
no fucking think.
It's just like the epitome of like wallowing in the misery of its characters. And also
Okay.
very gory, and yeah.
Yeah,
Scheduled-
in like 2013, you know, the only actual gore fest, anime that I've watched is Shingeki no Kyojin,
Yeah.
which I never finished. I think I stopped like a couple episodes before the end of that first season.
Uh-huh. We watched,
Wait, is that?
the entire first season, but in part just because, you know, it went on hiatus for a couple years. And then we also found out that apparently, you know, the author's like a literal fascist.
Yeah.
Lost
Which,
all of
you
our
know-
interest in it.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, the theme song slap, but I'm not going to get back into the fascist anime.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's reasonable decisions. Okay, we have
But
fixed it.
like,
Cool.
I copied a bunch of Stepmania song packs from my desktop to my laptop, and found again that I have that first theme song, Guren no Yumiya, in my collection, and like, yeah, it's a damn good song.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad it's associated, you know, it's for a fascist anime.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. As we understand the lyrics, the lyrics are actually kind of fashy too, but we might be misremembering
Yeah.
that.
Probably are.
Because we do not speak Japanese, and we've mostly only heard it in Japanese. I mean, we've heard one or two covers of it, but we don't really remember.
Yeah.
Was the theme song written for the anime? Because a lot of anime themes are just like pop songs that they liked and decided to make the theme for their anime.
I
Yes,
think it
was
was written
written
for the anime, yeah. Given I do also, yeah, I like, more than anything about that opening, I just remember the like,
it was definitely written for the anime.
yeah, more than anything about that the like actual opening, the main thing that we remember was just the fucking like bit that gets yelled in German at the front before the song kicks in. It's
Yeah.
just like,
Say to us as a Nine Worse in Diego.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. What was the name
And
of
then it
the
kicks
song
in.
again?
Guren no Yumiya.
Yumiya?
Yeah. Yumiya, I believe is the romanization.
Oh, right, I should probably.
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
Let me see, I'm trying to find... Okay, lyrics, there we go.
I can't remember the name of the actual proper Japanese name of the second theme. I only remember the German name, Die Flügel der Freiheit.
Mm-hmm.
The Wings of Freedom, which, like, yeah, it's definitely fashy. But,
Yeah.
The first lyric of the original opening is, "Are you the food? No, we are the hunter." Which,
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
yeah.
say to
Yeah.
us as Nine Worse in Diego.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, this is really fashy, what the fuck?
Hmm? Ow.
It's for an anime that is an adaptation of a manga written by someone who idealizes Imperial Japan.
Oh, wonderful. That's a great thing to idolize. Definitely.
Uh-huh. What are the problems here?
Mm-hmm. Imperial Japan obviously never did anything. Just like all empires, who did nothing.
Uh-huh.
Or wannabe empires in the case of certain places. Really just less states, please.
Mm.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Good.
Objection! You can't have ordered a quarter pounder with cheese in France. They use the metric system. You would have ordered a Royale with cheese. And then the witness like, ah!
Ah! God.
The
For
only
more
way
Ace
you
Attorney
could've-
content like that, go to dialup.express/account/fidget setter, I believe.
That sounds right.
If you ordered a quarter pounder with cheese, you would have been in America, where the murder happened.
The shit that Phoenix Wright gets away with in that series, like, we've commented in the thing that, yeah, no, if we didn't know Phoenix was right because, like, you know,
It's in his name.
well, you're frequently just shown who the murderer was in, like, you know, cutscenes and stuff.
Oh, right, yeah.
If that wasn't the case, you would just be making such bullshit arguments.
Like, Phoenix is not immune to, like, making bullshit arguments when he doesn't know who it is.
Uh-huh.
I found the link to your Dial-Up Express and to put it in the chat if you would like.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Cool. Yeah.
We
And,
weren't sure if we were gonna post the link, but we did. Thank you. Oop. Ow.
Also,
Ow.
this talk about trials has because my friend Kid and I are rewatching Star Trek Deep Space Nine,
Uh-huh.
which incidentally is the best Star Trek. Anyway, in one of the factions that shows up a lot in Star Trek are the Cardassians, not the Cardassians. I think my accent makes both of them sound the same there, but you know, not the people who are
There's
famous.
no H in the aliens one.
Yeah, and it starts with a C also. So on Cardassia, many Cardassian characters often brag about, you know the outcome of the trial before going in. It's just trying to find out how they're guilty.
It's more
The
efficient
exact
that way.
Yeah, exactly. That is literally what they say. It's basically, the trials sort of become like a form of entertainment more than anything else.
Yeah, the show trial.
Yes. And that's how all their fucking society operates, and it's pretty bad. Because the Cardassians are literally just space fascists.
Oh, it's the justice system on Alternia from Homestuck.
God.
We should finish reading Homestuck sometime. Just so we can like get all the jokes and stuff.
Uh-huh. I actually never really got to the point of, like, hearing about the justice system on Alternia, but I half get the joke just because
not
all
really-
of Alternia sucks.
It's not really addressed very much in the actual comic proper. Besides,
Yeah.
like, you get some backstory of Vriska and Terezi's ancestors, along with some of the other ancestor trolls. But the story focuses on Mindfang and Red Glare.
Mm-hmm.
Those sure are character names.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We don't know who any of they are, or any of them are.
You had Steve Homestuck, Mike Homestuck,
John Homestuck.
Replica Homestuck.
But yeah, the Alternian justice system comes up more in In the Hive Swap spin-off game, the friendship simulator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. God, I can't stop thinking about how good Deep Space Nine is. It's really good. It's like it's the best Star Trek, and I don't want to just talk about it forever because this isn't the DS9 stream.
It's not the DS9 stream, and also we just haven't seen it.
Yeah, I think I might be the only one here who's seen it, maybe.
No,
Uh,
they did just post Deep Space 69.
I have
Nice.
not seen a single Star Trek. I should, but I haven't. I haven't seen a lot of things that I should, and I've
Mood.
seen a lot of shit that I probably shouldn't have.
Also mood.
God,
Like-
back when, like, the Doom movie. Remember that being a thing? When that was in theaters? I was in, like, 5th grade. And, yeah, my best friend and I, went to see it.
mhm.
I barely remember anything about it because, you know, it's a forgettable movie. Also,
Yeah.
I have memory problems, but also, it's a forgettable movie.
I
What was it rated?
D for Doom. R for Rip and Tear.
It was rated R, so, you know, kids were allowed in, you know, with adult supervision. I wanted to say rated M premature, but, like, no, that's video games.
yeah.
Rated R. Wait, no, someone already made that joke. I was gonna do the rip and tear thing again. Whoops.
God, what was I gonna say? We keep forgetting that, like, movies based on video games like that exist. Just at all.
Yeah.
Like, did the Warcraft movie ever come out?
Yes.
Was
From what I
was
heard,
bad?
it was terrible.
From what we heard, it was between terrible and just, like, the most mediocre, boring garbage.
Yeah.
Oh god, what if they made a fucking Overwatch movie? That would not be good.
No, that would be quite bad.
Team Fortress 2, the movie.
They can't even
Overwatch
write good
is bad
comics.
as it is.
Yeah. We keep making the mistake of playing Overwatch, and every time we do it, it's like, why do we keep doing this?
You know what we ought to do? We ought to fucking stream TF2 and, like, host a server.
I would love to play TF2 with y'all.
Hell
Think about
yeah.
too. We'd have to figure out if our account can, like, do things.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm pretty sure we have a non-premium account.
It,
So-
TF2's free to play.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, TF2
We
got
weren't sure.
got bumped into the free-to-play zone, like, a while back.
Yeah.
Literally when we started playing TF2, and that was probably...
It was years ago.
Yes. Yes.
I want to say it was like 2010, 2011.
That sounds right. I was gonna guess 2012, and then I was like, no, it can't have been that long, can it? But yes, it can.
Yeah.
TF2's been out for a very long time.
TF2 has
Back
been
in
out
my
for a very,
day.
very long time,
It
and
was definitely before 2012.
back in our day, the time that we played TF2, this was one of our most, like, wow, can't believe we didn't realize we were trans sooner, moments for us, which was, we, fucking would, you know, this was definitely before we hit, you know, first puberty, and, we would regularly go onto, voice chats and, you know, get, like, an unreasonable amount of enjoyment, it would seem, out of pretending to be a girl on voice chat and yeah, people believing it.
Also,
Turns out we
it
weren't
went
pretending.
free to play in June 2011.
Wow. Yeah, I remember hearing about it, when I bought Portal, when I was considering, well, when my parents bought Portal, because I was like 10 or something.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Time is a fuck, but,
Got that sweet,
Uh,
sweet orange box?
yeah, we didn't get the orange box. We ended up getting just Portal. I wish we had gotten the orange box, because we ended up buying everything except TF2 separately later.
You know what? We've never played Squiggly. Oh, that's a cute Squiggly color.
Yeah, very strawberry banana or strawberry milkshake or
Trans.
yeah.
What's that
What the
small...
fuck, announcer?
What is that, like, rope with a face? Is that
That's
a
Leviathan. That's
That's her
Squiggly.
bones.
That's what it is.
That is Leviathan. It is a parasite that lives inside Squiggly. And
Okay,
gives
but
her
it's
some...
very cute.
Leviathan is very cute. Okay, so it sounds like Beowulf says brony. I think he's trying to say jabroni, but I'm not sure.
I mean, he's a furry, and, you know, brony
Like-
really is just a subset of furry.
Yeah, like this game definitely like had some overlap when the MLP fandom was at its peak.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I mean, there's also, what's that game? Them's Fighting Herds or
Them
something?
Yeah,
fighting
but-
herds.
We've actually
God.
heard good things about that, though.
It is
We're awful
apparently
at
like actually very good, and I am so happy that it went from fighting is magic to cease and desist to very good fighting game that like Lauren Faust contributed to.
God. Yeah, okay, we're not gonna try to learn Squiggly. Let's, you know, stick to what we know.
Turn down a fan.
Can't turn down a
Ugh.
fan!
Everyone good?
I love her hat.
Her
Yeah,
hat hands are very good.
her big,
Big, strong hat hands.
Perfect for hugging and fighting.
And hugging while fighting.
allow us to demonstrate.
Hulkabella.
God, I could use a second pair of arms. That'd be rad as hell.
Mood.
Ah, my ass.
No comment?
Sorry. Ah, my ass. That's a quote.
Cruising by. Grind you in the dirt.
When you're on the ground like that and she's stabbing you with the big scythe thing, which end is she stabbing with, and what is it doing? Oh, it is the pointy end.
Yeah, she's kind of like she's kind of using the white end of the rod to grind Cerebella into the dirt.
Ah. Interesting.
And once again, it's reminding me of how much I could use a back massage.
I don't think I've ever had a, like, proper massage, though
Neither have I.
we've heard that they're good.
I have used a massager on my back, and
Yep.
it helps.
No place to run.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Ready for your shots? Let's up the dose.
Nice. Nicely done.
Yomi.
Tell me where it hurts. get a second.
In red hot.
So close.
I'd get a second opinion.
I'm the announcer that believes in you.
Also, the tell me where it hurts line is
Mhm.
very horny.
Right.
Yeah.
This
Like-
game is very horny.
Yeah,
Like,
like
yes.
everything Valentine says is in that really horny, breathy voice. Like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, at least it's not Dead or Alive.
What is
Mhm.
that?
Very
Dead or
horny
Alive.
game.
Yeah. Basically the fighting game that is most well known for jiggle physics and having a
Beach volleyball spin-off game.
spin-off.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was-
we know what you're talking about now.
Yep. Dead or Alive beach volleyball sure exists.
God, thought I was safe to unmute, but no, I still had to keep sneezing.
Oh no!
Oops. Ow.
When we were getting our food, it looks like the same driver who dropped this off was also picking someone up. And so, like, they were already in the car, but I sneezed
Yeah.
very loudly as I was closing the door behind me to bring myself back in. And I just... anxiety.
Mhm.
And, yeah. I mean, it really wouldn't be a deal, you know, if we weren't in pandemic time, but
Yeah.
I just don't want anyone to worry about that sort of thing, but, you know, it's not as if I could have just, you know, yelled at this random person I don't know and been like, I just had to sneeze, that's all, everything's fine.
Mhm.
Like, I think that just would have made the situation a lot worse. And, you know, it wasn't that bad to begin with, so that would be a pretty massive downgrade.
Yeah, this is a time where it sucks to be someone with a chronic cough.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Like,
Because at least, you know, sneezing, not really the symptom associated with it.
mhm.
Coughing, on the other hand,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Although, of course, you know, as much as sneezing is not the symptom associated with COVID-19, sneezing can still spread it
yeah.
because it's still all part of the you know the thing where ears and
It's
nose
not-
and throat.
It's not the warning symptom, but it is, you know, something that if you are a carrier,
Mm-hmm.
you can still
Yeah.
spread it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that is why you wear a fucking mask.
Yep.
Yep. We,
Which sometimes makes the sneezing worse.
Yep. We think our chances of being a carrier are pretty low because we never leave
Yeah.
our apartment, but, you know, still good to be safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, come probably Sunday, I will be back in a grocery store. 8
Ugh.
hours a fucking day.
Yeah. That's
And, like, I like what I do, but also, you know, I am the risk factor in my household.
yeah. And good game. Whew. 46-4.
Take a second to respond to some stuff.
Yeah, so just double checking. You quick things ourselves. Yeah, the whole thing that happened with the Ace Attorney thing was basically literally just that I didn't mark episode 2, episode 2, day 2, as being scheduled, or I should say, I probably did mark that, and it just didn't get saved because fucking, PeerTube is great software.
Yeah, it's great. Nothing's ever gone wrong with PeerTube.
The, like,
Got it.
one thing I like
Fred.
about PeerTube is that I can, like, have multiple channels. But you can't, follow all the channels at once, so...
Just one more.
A friend linked a tweet from BBC Essex that's weather. More heavy showers across Essex tonight. And it shows the radar imaging, which looks like a dick and balls.
God, of course.
Oh. The heck? Right.
You all good?
My friend,
Yeah.
my friend who lives in Scotland is constantly exasperated by how all the town and county etc. names in New England are the same as in the UK.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
when they said New England, they weren't kidding.
England,
Yeah.
too!
Yeah, like, look, you moved here from England. We already had England too. It's gonna have some stuff in common with England Classic.
Mm-hmm. England Legacy Edition.
God.
Then you have Texas, which has London, Paris, Rome.
Rome. Fucking Rome.
Yeah.
There's a Rome, Georgia as well, I'm pretty sure.
God.
Yeah, the one here is spelled RH.
Oh no, the one here is literally just R-O-M-E.
Great.
There's a Roanoke, Texas, not to be confused with Roanoke, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently,
The place so nice, you named it twice. Except it's not.
about Roanoke, specifically Roanoke Colony, I was reminded recently, so apparently in all likelihood, and by in all likelihood I mean we basically have documents confirming this, the people of Roanoke Colony went and joined a local Native American tribe because they're like, you know what, being a colony of the whoever the fuck sucks. Fuck this. And that's why they wrote the thing on the tree that was the name of a local tribe.
Yeah, they literally left note. What more do you want from them?
Huh.
Yeah, and I was just thinking, like, in elementary school, we were taught about it as if it was this big fucking mystery.
That's... wow. Yeah,
Like-
so, we've talked before, to y'all about, the show Supernatural, which is bad. The show Supernatural has an episode about Roanoke. And it's
Oh, no.
like... yeah, they totally fucking treat it that way. It's just like, oh yeah, it's this big mystery as to why this happened.
Yeah, it's like,
God.
no, they just fucked off because they didn't like being, controlled by these fucking imperialist fucks. So,
Uh-huh.
rather than fighting the natives, they joined the natives.
And, like, they left a note. They said where they were going.
God.
Like, did they really think that, like, life isn't like a horror movie, people usually don't scrawl a cryptic message with their last breath.
Yeah.
In a tree,
Catch you later,
nonetheless.
Starfall. Yeah, I thank you for hanging out. It's been
Oh,
good to have
bye,
you on the
Starfall.
stream.
Follow your dreams.
But yeah, the response to the note they left was basically the meme of DW from Arthur. That song can't stop me because I can't read.
Haha! They never expect getting hit by a chair!
I forget that that's a low attack, technically.
Which makes sense. It's like a fainting couch. It's like the lowest kind of chair there is.
I guess, yeah.
Player 2 wins!
That's an outfit.
Yeah, I'm gay.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same.
After this,
Sometimes you just gotta be gay.
your autograph.
It's true.
All in the mind.
For us,
After
that's
this is
all the
over,
time.
can I have your autograph? Cerebell is so good.
And one of my favorite parts of Beowulf story mode is that like he and Cerebella just like talk and like the fight they have is explicitly like in kayfabe because they're both entertainers. Like this is what they do.
Good
I
as
think Cerebella's more of an acrobat by trade, but you know, she can still put up a decent fight.
Uh-huh. She can.
Fight acrobatics.
Find you in the dirt.
Oh no.
I,
Someone made a
Oh, go on.
someone made a raycasting engine in Factorio.
Yeah, that sounds about right for Factorio players.
So I guess this means that now Doom isn't off the table.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah. I know that someone's made a video player that you can import YouTube URLs to somehow, if I remember right. I know that I'm not 100% on that part, but I do know that the demonstration video for it was Darude Sandstorm. Just like played possibly with in-game sound as well, if I remember right. So it's just the music video for Sandstorm. Ow. Destroyed by chip damage.
We'll be right back after these messages.
But yeah, no. So, because like Factorio players making shit is like, it's definitely the sort of like level up from Minecraft players making computers.
Yeah. Like, the most amazing part about this is they're not using like Factorio's lights to build the screen. They're building the screen out of items on belts.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
hang on.
And yeah.
How? How did they move the items that quickly?
They don't. They just speed up the footage. I think they said in like a thread somewhere, you get about a frame every 8 seconds optimally. Like, in fact, let me see if they say that.
0.125 FPS.
Optimally.
Yeah, I'd imagine it gets slower or faster depending on what you're telling it to do.
God, that's...
After this,
But yeah, they just have rows upon rows of items being pushed upwards and then stopped by like filters or whatever.
And then God, oh, wow. That's...
It's an array of so there are if I can get this video to actually pause, there are 2,304 inserters.
Uh-huh.
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 Huh.
God, I don't understand how they do this. I can't even, like... make a really simple circuit in Factorio, because it's like, and this person has just casually made a Raycaster.
God.
And fucking capitalists say people won't do anything without the profit motive.
People will do anything with the boredom motive.
Yep.
Yes, I am rich. I think we got it.
I'm gonna pause the stream for a little bit here and go ahead, walk away, grab something to drink, just, you know, take a few moments. So
Right.
I'll leave the chat unmuted. There back, y'all.
Oh my god, this person, they had a version 1 of this that used a total of, like, I'm not gonna give the exact numbers because, like, 200,000 combinators or something like that. But V2 only uses 3,500. Like, that's a massive efficiency gain.
Yep.
Apparently at 98% less combinators.
We are technically back, but we're not gonna ready up just yet.
Yeah, take your time.
Yep. There we go. That's what we got. Just hang out here on camera. While we also play with our cat. Wherever the fuck this one. Oh, here we are.
Well, hello.
Hi. Okay. You want to sit up here? Okay, blanket on the left. That's... No? Come on. There's a kitty.
Kitty stream.
Kitty time.
It's time for cat.
Cat time.
Eve is
I need
here.
to make an edit for the time for crab meme that is time for cat instead.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
What about one with the crab cycle, where there is
Cycle?
one step? And it is yes.
Eve cycle. There is one step, and it is pet.
Dude.
Oh, you're so cute. Aren't you? The real star of twitch.tv/fidget etc. right here. It's them.
Yeah, you thought this was Weld's stream, but it's Eve's stream.
It's Eve's stream, and the
Alright.
Weld takes care of things when Eve can't be bothered.
Mhm.
Eve is gracing you with their presence on camera right now.
This is very true. I hope to see Eve forever.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Eve. Mwah. Cat breaks are a very necessary part of Skullgirls in all video game.
I think that every video game would be improved by cat breaks.
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. All video games would be improved by cats, just in general.
Mhm. The game Satisfactory. Well, the Satisfactory does have cute alien doggos, but also, if you turn on arachnophobia mode, the spiders are replaced. Sorry, the alien space spiders are replaced with, transparent PNGs of cats.
That's good.
Yes.
Arachnotron in Factorio should be a cat.
Yes!
Catnotron.
Catnatron! That would be very good.
Cat Voltron.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, they are lions.
they are a lion,
Mhm.
that's true.
Uh,
We recently finished watching the new Voltron series, the one on Netflix with Ash, and well, I guess recently, as in like a few months, but
Yeah,
Um,
I need to watch past the first season of that at some point.
we really enjoyed it, and like apparently a lot of people didn't enjoy the last two seasons, which I can see why, but I personally really enjoyed them. They were exactly the sort of constantly escalating anime bullshit that I love. And that's my review of Voltron.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of people got queer baited by the fandom hype of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard things about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, that ship war was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the ship war that broke modern fandom.
We are not super familiar with the details, and are honestly fairly happy that way.
Yeah, same. Skullgirls has been delayed because Eve is now laying on the, desk. That's the word.
It's important to let Eve lay wherever they want.
Yeah. Eve is, Eve's the boss here.
Can't move a cat.
They say, you know, like, on, like, you know, they say when you're doing, like, you know, streaming and that sort of thing, it's, you know, it's you know, nice because you are your own boss, but what they fail to take into account is that your cat is your boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be your own.
But also,
your
the
own,
internet loves
cat's
cats,
employee.
so...
Yeah, I mean, the internet is literally just a cat pick delivery system, so...
Mm-hmm. Consider yourselves delivered on, 60 cat pics per second.
Yeah.
Ah, that's so many cat picks per second.
I mean, it's a cat pick delivery system, or depending on certain communication platforms, also a hog pick delivery platform.
Is that how people will be able to tell when 15 to 30 wild feral hogs have invaded their backyard?
God, I forgot about that.
Now, you may think that, you know, CPS, it's a, you know, what? That was a hop, okay.
Are you sure that's a cat and not a bunny?
There was a fan on the desk in her way, so she got around it, and by that I mean over it. Which is kind of around when you think about it.
Yeah,
I was going to say
it's
that,
around, and it's the over form of around.
so CPS is, you know, like a thing, and you may, it's like, you know, commonly used in the online video and whatnot circles, many people may think it's, you know, to do with advertising revenue and clicks per something. I don't think it's clicks per second. That doesn't sound right.
No,
Per stream, perhaps.
Yeah, because the one I know is CPM clicks per mil,
Ah, yeah.
which is mil as in 1,000.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've heard CPS. Anyway, the joke was it's actually cats per second.
Cats per second. That's good.
It's the rate of cats on your video stream, and based on the frame rate.
Now, I can tell you that, at least for Eliza, and I'm sure this carries over to the others, there's at least... Eliza has 31 different outfits, and it probably carries over to the others well.
I think Sarabella has 25, but it might be we don't have the DLC, but...
DLC, of course, stands for downloadable clothes.
Downloadable cats! That's only for Robo Fortune.
Downloadable crabs.
I mean, you know, Misfortune is also a downloadable cat, but...
Also, Miss Fortune is a very good name.
Right?
Yeah, this version of Misfortune is way better than the League of Legends version of that pun as well. Which is just like... League of Legends MF is just, you know, a, horny... I was gonna say pirate lady, but she's, like, not like... She doesn't look like she would or she doesn't, like, act like she would do any kind of piracy herself. You know? How?
So, in advertising, CPS is,
Cats per second, obviously.
Cost per sale.
Ah.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
Ah,
Which, without reading a whole bunch on it, just seems like, something like how affiliate marketing would work. You know, affiliate links.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I could be making a bad assumption there, but I am not reading a primer on fucking digital advertising right now.
Yeah. It is how much it costs advertiser to sell the thing they want to sell.
oh.
Like how much they have to spend in ads in order to make one sale. You want a low CPM.
What I did go and read, it is a model of advertising. It's like CPM, cost per mil, cost per thousand impressions. You know, that is the most common model.
Yeah.
There's also like CPC, cost per click, and some others that I didn't bother reading.
There's also, of course, CP/M, which is...
Yes, control,
Yeah.
program, and monitor.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
The thing we had until DOS 1.
Yeah, the thing that we had until Microsoft was like, hey, we're gonna borrow this thing from you, whoever the fuck invented 8086 DOS. And by that, we mean we're going to buy it really cheap, then sell it to IBM for millions of dollars. Or, sorry, license it to IBM for millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Because IBM didn't know if an actual 8086 version of CPM would be, you know, actually on the table. Because meetings that didn't go well.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently,
This all means something, I'm sure.
yeah. Apparently Gary Kildall, who was, like the lead something or other in digital research who made CPM,
He was
literally
an aviation enthusiast, and he was
yes.
literally out flying a plane when basically IBM came knocking.
Yeah, and then Microsoft beat them to their lunch.
Yep. Because IBM was like, hey, we don't know if this is going to work out with digital research, so, can you secure us a CPM-like system? Microsoft was like, hell yeah. And they bought, you know, 86 DOS. They bought 86 DOS, formerly known as QDOS, Quick and Dirty Operating System.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
And that became Microsoft's operating system, licensed to IBM, where they named their licensed version PC-DOS.
Mm-hmm. And of course, later, CPM did get on IBM PCs, but it was, you know, too little, too late. Yeah. Microsoft's bad. Yeah.
Little an operating system as a treat.
Uh-huh.
Fuck, that was... The hitbox is so tiny compared to, like, everything else Cerebella can ever do.
How do I look?
Yeah, unlike consumer computing products, there's basically just two lineages of operating systems in active use. There's Unix-based, then there's CP/M-based.
Yep. Well, I guess you also have, well, yeah, okay, never mind, that's not used anymore.
Yeah, I
was
would
gonna-
say the classic Mac line that, whoops,
Oh, hang on.
that's gone.
Sorry, our game started freezing because we hit the super
Yeah,
key by accident.
I was basically just saying, you know, in current computing usage,
Yeah. In,
basically have Windows, which is, you know, taking from the CP/M lineage, and then you have everything else taken from the Unix lineage.
Yep. Trying to think if there's, like, any, I mean, maybe some embedded stuff. That's not consumer space, so, yeah. I think it is literally just CP/M based and Unix based at this
Yeah,
point.
like even your IoT devices are like those are all running a Linux.
Uh-huh.
I fucking remember watching some videos of, like, you know, talks at like hacking conventions and stuff about, like, people like talking about breaking into IoT webcams just using or like you know, security cameras that were not configured properly, or some that were because they were because of just, like, you know, known exploits of the system and stuff like that.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
even
a lot of them have like hard-coded credentials.
Yes, that
Yeah,
was
like-
the other thing.
yeah, like even pre-IoT, like you could just, if you knew what to Google, you could in fact, like, a lot of models of webcams are just like open to the internet by default, and if you know what to Google for, you can just
Yep.
find them and look at them.
Yeah, I mean, it makes perfect sense. Simply have all your stuff open to the internet all the time.
On a related note, you know, a thing that you should avoid doing so that you don't accidentally learn anything secret and confidential is to you know, not search for the word confidential and then the file type PDF on the open internet, because you will get results, and it would be bad if you knew those results.
Yeah, of course. It's like, you know, you just need to know to not do it.
Exactly.
And then there's also, like, for physical security stuff, there's a lot of, like, keys.
Yeah, key to like
where
stuff is.
the bidding code is literally part of the legal standard.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
it is codified by law that it is this bidding code on this blank. Oh, but you know, only, you know, it's by law, only authorized people can have it.
And as we all know, the law is all you need to stop someone from doing a thing. Simply tell them not to do it, and they won't do it. And that's why there's no jails.
I mean, there shouldn't be jails, but
That is true.
that's, you know,
Yeah, no, abolish
different
prisons, but yeah.
Mhm.
but,
Gentlemen and ladies,
I love how I could just, like, buy a set of the most common elevator keys.
Yeah!
Uh-huh.
And then there's, like, you know, key to, like, or like, you know, Ford fleet keys and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you can just go and buy a 1284X and get into most any cop car. in there.
God, yeah.
Huh. It's a good thing that no one would use that information.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely haven't seen a short video from Deviant Olaf of him doing just that.
Of
Uh-huh.
course not. Who would dare break the law?
Mm-hmm.
It is the law.
That said,
No,
I want to be...
physical-
I want to be just note really quickly. We are extremely not endorsing you doing any of those
Oh, yeah,
things,
no.
and
Yeah, of
like
course.
this. No, I mean,
Seriously.
even doing the jokingly
Yeah.
like,
This
haha, we're
information.
not doing this.
Like,
Yeah, don't do
We
it.
are not giving this in information to give the specific thing of you know, haha, go break into cop cars, so it's fun.
it's just like, hey,
I have to be careful
this
about
shit
these
is really
things
insecure.
because Twitch.
yeah,
And yeah.
like, and like, yeah, you can go and learn this shit just watching talks from conferences like DEF CON and Hope and ShakaCon, just on YouTube. I mentioned a presenter, Deviant Olaf, who
Yep.
has made a lot of these talks, and they are very interesting.
Yeah, they are. And as I say, that's where we picked up a lot of this stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Steve's good. Steve's a pretty good guy from what I've seen.
he seems pretty alright. I also, one of our favorite facts, that we've picked up from one of those was basically about how, like, the fucking sensors, like motion sensors to
Oh, yeah,
exit
they're
can be
supposed to
tripped by vaping.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
was going to bring that up because also the clip of him, you know, late at night, walking in a bar with a drink in his hand. He comes on up to like a locked bank with, you know, see-through glass doors that have, you know, they're locked, but you know they have a decent enough gap in them. And he just goes and takes a drink of whiskey, spits it out into the gap, and just opens up the door to the trip direct sensor. And just left it open as he walks away. I can't tell if he's flipping off or just, you know, giving the metal rock on hand. Either one works.
It's
And like he's used that in like the slideshows for several of his talks, and it's just a video that's up on his YouTube, and it just never stops being funny.
ow.
We also, well, we were trying to figure out if there was any time in the recent past that any non-CPM, non-Unix-based operating system had any sort of statistically substantial market share. And the best we can find is something from 2005 by Ars Technica, that shows that by 2005 it was basically already that. Like, in fact, by like the late 90s it was already either Unix or CPM based, because Amiga and C64 and basically everything else all drop off in the late 90s.
Yeah, it's like the last classic Macs. That would have been 90s too, yeah.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
because they bought Next and turned Next Step into Mac OS X, and they made that Next acquisition and brought Jobs back aboard in the 90s.
I don't think you took damage there.
I took a little bit, otherwise my bars would still be all green.
I was gonna say, I think we've been going for, well, you know, aside from the stream cutting out, we've been going for, a couple hours.
Quite some time.
Yeah,
Since 3, my time.
4
hours or so.
Yeah, about 4 hours. I think we're pretty tired. I think we're gonna go ahead and call the stream there, honestly.
Alright.
Yeah.
So,
Fair enough, I was running out of steam myself.
yeah. Yeah, so, thank you to anyone who was viewing. Apologies for that weird OBS crash. Yeah, you can, you know, before we go, you can find us elsewhere at weld.erie.garden. That's weld.eerie.garden. And, yeah, lots of things we do there. I'm pretty sure that we link to our PeerTube there. You can also search for, you know, Fidget Setter or the Weld System on YouTube, and our stream VODs should come up, which are useful. If you don't want to watch them on Twitch, because I know to some amount they expire on Twitch, and, that depends, though, because I don't remember exactly how it works with affiliate status versus partnership status, though. Because I know with partnership, there's, like, you can make it last longer, at least, if not permanently. Anyway. Yeah, you can catch our stream VODs, you know, weld.erie.garden/support.html if you want to support us in any particular way. Yeah. That is about it. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and... excuse us. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.